Hi, this week we're going to chat about bathroom wear, which has to be one of the most important things when it comes to pre-planning your bathroom layout. Dan, how would you go about selecting a retailer?
Nick, selecting a retailer is quite an important scenario in the whole factor of replacing bathrooms, whatever it is you buy. You need to be able to feel comfortable with your retailer. Your salesperson needs to have an in-depth knowledge of the product they sell. You need to be able to buy into that product and gain confidence, have confidence, should I say, in that product. The product not only being the brand in which they sell, but the product in which your salesman/retailer offers you. Another good point is also referral. Referral, people have experienced what that retailer has to offer, and if they're prepared to refer it, obviously comes weighted. With the retailer being in the area, you don't want to just go and jump onto any retailer. That person needs to have proven themselves in the area they're retailing in. And if they come with a good reputation, obviously that's who you're going to go with.
So what you're saying is heritage in an area.
Ultimately heritage in an area, correct, yes.
Dan, now that you've actually gone and selected the retailer, how does one go about selecting the product?
Look, there's a few factors to take into consideration here. One looks at budget, is quite an important factor. One also looks at style. One looks at, is the project at hand, is that for a quick turnover in terms of you want to sell it in a year's time, or is it for your lifestyle for the rest of your life or the next 10 years? That really does affect the suggestion of what goes into those bathrooms. Any bathroom retail salesman worth their salt will come out to your house and actually assess your needs to get to understand you as a personality, to get to understand the family and understand the space it's going into. So when it comes to deciding on product, I would ultimately say it rests very heavily on the open communication between the salesperson and the purchaser.
So good understanding and knowledge of the product from the salesperson.
As well as passion, yes.
Yeah, and a good understanding from the client on their budget.
That's correct.
Because there's a hell of a lot out there to choose from, isn't there?
Nick, sure, now you open a can of worms. There's quite seriously a hell of a lot out there to choose from. That being said, you need to understand that on surface value there's a lot. But when it actually comes down to quality, and quality is not necessarily just the thickness of the brass on a tap or the ceramic on a toilet. It's got a lot to do with the service that comes after you've made your purchase. You need to be able to rest assured that the product you've chosen, as well as the retailer you've chosen, is going to be there 10 years down the line to look after that product should something go wrong. If you choose something of a high-end quality, you want that person to be there in 10 years' time.
Which is quite handy when it's a fusion between an installer or a plumber and a supply retail facility like yours.
Nick, being in the industry for 25 years, I've got to admit, yes, if you are able to appreciate that fusion, yes, because your installation process is going to be of such a high quality. Not that we do installations, but our plumbers who support us are of a higher standard, and they are educated. We educate them through training programs to actually install the products we sell.
And one of the things we were chatting about is the sheer volume. Where do you see trends in bathrooms going over the next year?
Obviously, you've got the old classic scenario, but I would rather put it at modern, innovative ideas that are industry changing, and the products we deal with are essentially industry leading. They change the whole way the industry thinks. For example, where you push a button to open your tap, as opposed to turning a head part. You have a remote for your toilet, which is ultimately doubles up as a bidet. Its seat is also heated, and it's got a blow dryer. Trends are what you choose to follow, and any brand or retailer that knows what they're talking about, they can offer you the trend you choose to follow.
Dan, any last comment?
At the end of the day, it all boils down to quality. From a quality supplier, to a quality salesperson, to a quality product, to a quality bathroom. Quality is long remembered after the price is forgotten.
Thank you, Dan. There you got it. Quality is the better way to go about selecting your bathroom wear. So thank you for joining us, and join us next week as we're going to show you a bathroom makeover.